Over the last several years, Wisconsin has repeatedly made national news for having some of the most gerrymandered maps in the nation. Let's take a look at what that means. State lawmakers represent the people who reside in a defined area called the legislative district. Wisconsin's legislative districts, created by the majority party in the legislature in 2011, were found by federal courts in November 2016 and in January 2017 to be an unconstitutional political gerrymander that unfairly dilutes the votes of over half the state's citizens in violation of both the First and the 14th Amendments of the U.S. Constitution. The current partisan map was purposely drawn to favor one political party. Using computer modeling and sophisticated data algorithms, legislators in the majority party pack voters of the opposing party into as few districts as possible, so the minority wins big in those districts, but doesn't win many overall. On top of creating some oddly shaped districts, this also sets the stage for extreme partisanship. Elected officials don't hear from constituents with other points of view because they've all been drawn into other districts. In fact, the districts have been drawn to so heavily favor the incumbent that new candidates don't even bother to run for office. In 2016, 38 of 99 state assembly candidates ran unopposed in the general election. For democracy to thrive, we need competitive legislative districts and real elections. Not only does partisan gerrymandering poison our democracy, it's expensive, and Wisconsin taxpayers are footing the bill. Rather than drawing fair, nonpartisan districts, Wisconsin has spent over $4 million to defend the current gerrymandered maps. Tax dollars should be used for public needs like roads, schools, and infrastructure, not to defend political battles the majority of citizens do not support. So how do we, the voters, get better district maps? Luckily, other states, like Iowa, have created laws and the computer software to draw legislative districts based on nonpartisan factors, such as population, county and town borders, and contiguity of land area. The Wisconsin legislature will draw new districts in 2021, so we need to make sure that the problem of gerrymandering in Wisconsin gets better, not worse. As voters, we must assert our rights. Here's what you can do. 1. Voice your support for the state to implement a nonpartisan redistricting commission on social media and to your legislators. 2. Help pass a resolution or referendum in your county to support nonpartisan redistricting. Wisconsin Farmers Union can help provide the tools and resources you need to make it happen. 3. Call your legislators and ask them to support nonpartisan redistricting. And if they don't, vote them out. Elected officials who don't believe in fair democracy have no business representing their constituents. This isn't a partisan issue. Rigging maps is wrong, whether it's Republicans or Democrats who are doing it, and there have been instances of both across the nation. The majority of counties in Wisconsin have already passed advisory resolutions in favor of nonpartisan redistricting. Voters, no matter their politics, want fair maps. Citizens should be choosing their representatives, not the other way around. For more information on how gerrymandering affects you, visit wisconsinfarmersunion.com.